Hi, I'm Sam, and thanks so much for clicking on this video. If you don't know me, typically I make videos all about fashion, but also sometimes, lifestyle, beauty, health, and that's exactly what this video is about today. I have actually partnered with Zsofi, which is a women's health brand that has hormone testing kits you can do at home. I have done one of their tests, and I'm just going to be talking through my experience and going over what my results were, what I'm doing about it, and it's going to be hopefully a little bit educational as well. So without further ado, let's get into the video. I'm so excited to share that my Zsofi kit has arrived in the mail, so now I just have to open it and then I can complete my hormone test, which is very exciting. I honestly cannot wait. I think if you missed the Instagram live that I did with Zsofi, really some of the reasons why I want to do this test are because I came off hormonal birth control. If you missed my video on that, I will link it up there so that you can go check it out. But I came off hormonal birth control this summer, and since then I've just been feeling like my body's adjusting a little bit. I did get my period back within 30 days after coming off of an IUD, which I was super excited about. Fertility is something I'm thinking about in the future. Don't worry, not right now, everyone, like we just got married. But it's something that I want to just be thinking about and be aware of so that when we do end up starting to try to have kids, I have all of the information that I need in front of me. And I just want to know if there's any kind of like diet changes or there's anything specific that I can be doing. Knowing where your hormone levels are at, you can really make a lot of informed decisions about your life in order to balance them out and like course correct. This is what the package looks like inside. I'm so excited to get some more information about my hormone levels and see if anything is off track. I think today was like a perfect example. I actually woke up at like 3 a.m. Work has been quite stressful lately, so I woke up in like a panic in the middle of the night, and I know that that's something that can be related to having hormone spikes. It'll be nice to have like the peace of mind after taking this to see if it is something that I can just do something about potentially. What do we have here? Perfect, it tells me exactly what's inside. This is my little tubey guy. Basically, I just am going to have to spit halfway into that tube. Honestly, as much as that's probably gonna be a little bit gross, at least I don't have to get an injection or like have blood work taken. This is a really like simple and easy way, especially for those of you if you're like me and you really are kind of scared of needles, and going to the doctor's office in a pandemic is obviously not ideal. This is so convenient because it just, gets shipped to your house, and then you can spit in a tube, follow all their instructions, and then go from there and you'll get your results. It's just all going to be online in the portals. I already cheated, so I knew a little bit about this. It does have to be on specific days of your cycle. So for women who are menstruating, it's day 19, 20, or 21. If you aren't already tracking your periods, if you are a menstruating woman, I would highly recommend that you do so, just in general for your health and well-being. I had never done it before. I also was on hormonal birth control where I didn't have a period for like ever. But this is the app that I use. It's called the Clue app. It's free. So this tells me I'm on day 21 right now, which is great. So I can take this test and it'll show you the right results. I guess that's really important just because your hormone levels do change so much throughout your cycles. I'm gonna rinse my mouth out and then I guess I'm gonna go spit in a tube, and I will see all of you once I have my results. This is the Zsofi portal where you can see kind of the status of your kit, if it's at the lab or not, if your test results are back. And then when your results are back, you can actually go through and see where your hormone levels are at. So for instance, here, this is my estrogen levels, and they're actually showing to be optimal, which I was really surprised by. But anyways, you can see there that you can take a look at, on the side, education, nutrition, supplement, and lifestyle. This is a section where I need to do that because it's progesterone to estrogen balance, and I am way out of whack here, unfortunately. So it just goes over the different supplements that you can take, kind of things you can change in your lifestyle, or any other things that you might want to change in order to improve. And then this last one is cortisol, which again, I showed at Optimal 4 that I was quite surprised at, but it goes through and shows you some of the different supplements or different little educational pieces, which is the coolest thing about Zsofi. If you know much about hormones, you may already know that progesterone is one of the hormones that is the most important when you're looking at eventually having kids and being able to reproduce. So that's something for me, it wasn't a great thing to find out that I know I have a little bit of an imbalance there. And obviously that's something that I wanted to address, trying to get ahead of the game here. So one of the biggest things that was suggested to me was to look at some different vitamins, some supplements, and introduce those into my life in order to hopefully help some things balance out a little bit better. These are not all of the vitamins that I am currently taking, but they are some of them. Obviously, before you do anything like this, talk to your doctor, get health recommendations that are personalized to you. The other thing that was recommended that is very difficult for me is to limit, my screen time before bed. Even something like getting a pair of blue light blocking glasses so that my body can begin to shut down and calm down and realize a little bit more that my sleeping schedule, shouldn't just be from 11:30 to like 2 o'clock in the morning, trying to get, my sleep patterns in a little bit better of a situation. There were also some recommendations around diet and around exercise. I am just a moderate exerciser, but I think one of the coolest lessons that I've learned about hormones is that women need to exercise in a very particular way based on the time of their cycle. One of the other things that could be detrimental to your hormones is if you're working out too hard or too aggressively at different parts of your cycle when you should be doing things that are a little bit more restful. Being equipped with this knowledge that you get from doing a hormone testing kit like Zsofi, to me, that is super valuable because I can move forward and make decisions, based on actual facts of things that I know about my body. Thank you so much to Zsofi for partnering with me on this. It's been such a cool experience to get to be one of the first to try out this hormone testing kit, to see the new website. I absolutely think that what you're doing is fantastic, so I'm really happy to be a part of it. And I do have a code for all of you. I will put it on the screen here right now. It will both save you some money and also help support this channel. So if you are thinking about doing some hormone testing and you do decide that you want to test with Zsofi, that way it'll just save you a little bit of money. Thank you so much for watching this video, and as always, if you are not yet subscribed, please click that subscribe button, ding the bell so that you get notifications when I post new videos. I will see you next week. Thanks so much.